Mr. Hillier here to talk to you about the consultation we're running on changes to our sex, relationships and health education policy. You should have received a letter about this, pointing in the direction of some resources and a consultation, but I'm here to talk you through the main points of that. Obviously we can't hold real life meetings at the moment due to the coronavirus situation, so this is hopefully the next best thing. I'll refer to it as SRHE from here on in, sex, relationships, health and education. For the most part that doesn't include any S. It's RHE, relationships and health education policy. Sex education only comes in at year 6. And that will be an option for us here at Parkdale. That's the one part of this schools do not have to offer, but we've chosen that we will because we know that some parents and some children value that and are ready for it. Others we will continue to offer the option to opt out. The relationships and health education part is statutory, it is law as we'll discover, and there is no opt-out on that. Let's have a look at the PowerPoint. Start at the beginning. This is our parental consultation, which runs until the 23rd of April, and there is the opportunity to respond to this. We want to explain the changes that have actually came in from September 2020, share what our curriculum will cover. It's really not significantly different to what we've been doing before as part of our existing offer. Really, the main change is that up as far as year 6 there is nothing that anybody can opt out of once the policy is approved. We're bound by changes to the law. These are fully explained by the Department for Education, their rationale for making this compulsory for all children of primary age. The summary at least is well worth a read and gives some very good reasons for why in the modern world, this feels like the right and proper thing to be doing. We must provide relationships and health education, and all children must access that. Again, there is no opt-out of that. We aren't required to provide sex education, we're recommended to, and we will continue to offer it with the right to opt out of that. By sex education, we mean talking about human reproduction, the act of conception, pregnancy and childbirth. We're bound by a charter that our trust has put together to try and quality assure what all the schools in the trust are doing. There's already been a great deal of consultation at trust level with a working party that's involved religious groups, parental representatives, teachers, local authorities and a full range of people. This is what the curriculum says that primary school pupils will know about. A lot of that on there should already look like the kind of things that we're doing at Parkdale. A lot of that fits in with our values-based curriculum and the personal and social health education we've always offered through school. You'll note in there that our emphasis on mental well-being is a feature, as is online safety. The main change, as far as families and the people who care for me part of that goes, is that there is a legal responsibility on schools to make it very clear to children that family units do not have to be made up of one man, one woman and children. That there are a range of different families and all are allowable and valuable. Towards the end of primary, years 5 to 6, there is an expectation to cover these subjects as part of keeping children safe and healthy. Drugs, alcohol and tobacco, and to recognise the impact of those, and to talk about the changing adolescent body and reproduction in general terms. That has always actually been part of the science curriculum and not something that people can opt out of. This is what we've done so far, and this consultation now is the final stage of this. We've worked with other schools, we've worked, as we've said, through the trust with local groups, consulted with governors and consulted with staff. The policy has been developed in partnership with other schools in the Transform Trust and beyond, and has been shared with parent representatives last academic year, and some changes made already as a result of that. We use a range of resources at the moment, but we will be transferring most of our teaching around this to a programme called PSHE Matters. We'll be implementing that as we go into September. For now, we'll be continuing to use the same framework that we have now, but you can see the outline of the curriculum there. There's a wide range of books of varying age appropriateness that we will be introducing, and we'll be using a range of websites and online resources as well. As part of the policy, all the resources that we plan to use or that are available to us are listed there in the appendices, and they're broken down by key areas and by phase. We have included early years. The guidance doesn't cover early years as statutory, but a lot of the content is appropriate for early years, particularly around sort of forming friendships and getting along. The consultation opens on Friday the 26th of March and ends on Friday the 23rd of April, and the resources will be shared and available on our website. And you're invited to comment online via a very brief SurveyMonkey, which does ask 2 or 3 questions that are just click boxes and allows comments to be entered as free text as well. We're getting feedback from staff and governors, and once we've considered that, any amendments to the policy will be made before it's reshared and the governors have approved it. We'll look forward to hearing your views, and we'll thank you in advance for those, and thank you for listening to this presentation. As I say, I hope this all goes smoothly and I hope you feel thoroughly consulted.